Last but not least, we have agenda item 13, technology with Mr. Josh Silver. Hello.
Good evening, President.
Thank you for your
Tenorio.
patience.
Yes, ma'am, absolutely. I was looking at your all's agenda. Well, obviously I was looking, and it's just amazing all the things you all talk about in a day. So happy to put a punctuation mark on that with you all. So President Tenorio and members of the school board, interim superintendent, Ms. O'Brien, I'm here to really share with you all two maybe more front-facing technology updates and some of the work that the division does. I was thinking over the course of the year, some of the presentations that you all have heard, some of them have been about things like internet infrastructure. You've heard from Noland Edmondson about some of the data reporting work that happens, things like the data center and all that type of work. What I wanted to show you today was maybe something that looks a little bit different. It's really some of the front end work there and some of what that technology work looks like on the other side, on the user side. So I have two events to share with you all and absolutely invite all of you to. I would say or add that all of these, I get the privilege of presenting them under technology, but they really represent the work of all of us, of everyone in the room and all of our division leaders. On the left-hand side, the blue poster is for our, what we're calling Impact 23. That is this Saturday at Arrowhead Park. And so that's an education technology conference. I don't know, Dr. Miller-Tomlinson, if this has happened in the district before. I don't think it's happened for as long as I've been here. Something maybe this specific. What does the day look like? That'll be a free event that's open to any staff member in actually really the region. So we open this up to our entire LCPS staff family as well as kind of like the region. So we have participants coming from El Paso, Clint, Gadsden Hatch, J. Paul Taylor, quite a few New Mexico State University students. And on the left-hand side, on the 15th, the goal there was to create maybe two learning experiences for folks. One is for maybe those more tech-savvy folks, but we really have been very intentional about both inviting and supporting those newest technology users. Right-hand side, Tell the Story Film Showcase is at Allen Theater, so that's at the Cineport. May 24th and 25th, just the way the calendar works this year. That's after graduation, but before the end of the school year. So we'll talk a little bit more about that one. I haven't used this clicker before, so this is, I would show you a slide and then go back, but I'm afraid I can't go back. So these are, I just pulled some screenshots here to show you some of the, like the catalog of sessions for Saturday. This is just a couple of examples. There's a full website of these. And then more specifically on Saturday, music from the high schools is a theme here, so they will be there. We have breakfast and lunch sponsored for all. We are planning for about 100 attendees, and we have 200 attendees. So we're feeding all of them breakfast and lunch. Mr. Morales is a big fan of swag bags, so he's taking care of this for us. We have over 35 sessions. And again, like I said, we have support from TSS, the custodial, Gabe's custodial team, and the entire custodial team, security, physical, plant, and teaching and learning. The Tell the Story Film Showcase, which is that yellow poster, this is the, and you all have heard sort of touch points of this along the way, but this is the, I don't even want to say culmination, maybe next step. It's the next step in Dr. Trujillo's vision and that legislatively funded vision around broadcast equipment and that media lab being at every single campus. So we've kind of chatted about that a little bit, but over the last 18 months, all of those are in. So they're in and running right now. The Tell the Story Film Showcase is a way for us to invite K-12 students and their schools to share their work, and we're super excited about that. So definitely Dr. Miller-Tomlinson's CTE team, instrumental in all of that work. And I would love to bring them back on the other side of that for recognition and let you all chat really, because I get to talk to you about this, but they're the ones that have really done the work. Our films are due on Friday, so it's a busy week for us this week, and May 24th and 25th. We'll be at the Cineport, red carpet, the whole thing. I would maybe just bring up or highlight a couple of things about this. It's not a competition. We've made it a showcase on purpose. The student filmmakers will all receive feedback on their films, which was really important to me. So they will, all of the filmmakers will be getting feedback packets back, totally free event, no cost. And Ms. Cooper and the foundation, if I can thank you all were the sponsors for that event for us, so you have helped us fund that event. I think it's just this really exciting place to celebrate kids' work, and in a really unique and fun way. So I hope you all join us on the red carpet there. There'll be music, the whole thing. It should be really fun, and we've got some really great sponsors out there to celebrate kids' work. And if I can just add, by making that a K-12 event, we really see the vertical power there for our younger kids to, well, not only our younger kids, for our younger kids to sort of see what those examples are, but for our older kids to serve as mentors. So with that, I stand for any questions.
Thank you, Mr. Silver.
Yes, ma'am.
Board members?
Just comment, it's wonderful.
Thank you, Ms.
Nice
Cooper.
job.
Madam Court?
Thank you, President Sonadio. Will the films that the students are doing, will they be available on YouTube or someplace? Are they going to get a wider audience, I think is my bigger question.
It's a great question. President Chinodio and members of the school board, Ms. O'Brien, so yes, they will. We'll put them all online afterward. So they'll probably be online for the full month through June, until school starts again. The following school year, much of that is getting the final paperwork taken care of, so all of the clearance documents and everything.
Perfect.
So
So
collecting them.
somewhere on our website, or?
You are correct, yes, somewhere on our
Okay.
website. Actually, if you were to go there now, Kelly's team has helped us. Yes, I know there's a tell the story button, and it's like LCPS, and the backsplash part is tell the story, but
Oh,
I'll send
wow.
you the link for it.
Oh,
But there's
that'd
a
be
link
great.
that has some info, and then all of the films will go there as well.
I love all this work that you're doing and the showcasing of the students and having Dr. Trujillo's vision move forward, because, that's a vision that will just keep growing, and
Special to me too, yes, ma'am.
yes, so that's fantastic. Thank you so much.
I think what I like to see is how much the community is involved in bringing our kids out and like into their careers, to where it's like creating these pathways and showing them like what they're capable of. And then, yeah, it's just like these little pipelines, right? We have through the home builders and CTE and do film, and I'm sure there's plenty other things out there, but it's just, for me, that's like very moving to see that
Me too.
connection.
Absolutely.
And if I could just add, President Tenorio, that workplace connection piece, and I'd love to chat with you about that. It's super exciting conversation for me. But we're just in a very unique place in southern New Mexico, and place and time, right? And it's a real budding film community, and not only film, but I was just at the groundbreaking for the DACC films, like on film, that they're building a soundstage on campus. And part of their goal is really about Spanish language content. And so there's this like just new other sort of exciting space coming that
So cool.
is exciting. So thank you.
Thank you for your presentation and for all the work.
Yes, ma'am, thank you.